So, a lot of you have told me that apparently this week's Mutation Mission in StarCraft 2 is a little bit tricky. I haven't played it myself just yet. I know I'm a little bit late. Normally I do these on Monday, but whatever, right? It's been a weird week with the Easter weekend. Anyway, it's called Shir Chaos. I've played this one once upon a time before. And CTG just wisely noted, who I'm currently in the party with. He's one of the best co-op players on the planet. He wisely noted that last time Shir Chaos was around, it took me like 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours to get it done. And I was grouping up with several pro gamers and whatnot as well at the time to try and finish it. The first one is Outbreak. Enemy infested Terrans spawn continuously around the map. Enemy units have increased movement speed. And we have just die. Enemy units are automatically revived upon death. Long story short, there's gonna be a lot of infested Terrans everywhere and they're super fast. Now, CTG, he came up with a very in-depth strategy as to how he recommends playing it. So this week's Mutation Mission is Shir Chaos. It's on the Chain of Ascension, and the main challenges are as follows. All enemies revive, including hybrids and infested. The first infested hit at 2:30, and they also revive. You need something to do with them. We are on a timer because 20 minutes into the game, aberrations begin to spawn every 30 seconds. So CTG says, I found a pretty reliable way to beat this every time. Here's my video. Now, I haven't quite watched that yet, but here are the pointers. Recommended masteries for Vorazun. Dark Pylon Cloaking Area, time stop unit speed increase, and Spear of Adun energy. Now, I'm assuming, yeah, CTG indeed is going to be the one that plays Vorazun here. Works well with Raynor, Artanis, Swan, Alarak, Nova, or Phoenix. Who should I go ahead and play out of these commanders right here? Chat, let me know. Raynor, Artanis, Swan. You know what? I'm gonna do a straw poll. Raynor, Artanis, Swan, Alarak, Nova, or Phoenix. I'm gonna go ahead and create a poll here, and I'll post a link to it in the chat so you guys can vote for it. All right, I'll let this one run for a little while. So we need to wall each ally's site before 2:30, then use 2 dark pylons to cloak the walls. Wait as long as you can to 4 minutes, then use both Shadow Guard and Time Stop. You should be able to clear the escort, the attack wave, and your expansions. Well, considering CTG is the one who is playing, you know, for Azun, I'm not really gonna worry with that too much. Instead, if you guys want me to, I can wall with either Alarak or Phoenix, I guess, because those seem to be the ones that are winning right now. Use a Dark Pylon in a corner of your expansion, then recall a probe to build the assimilator and the nexus. Recall more probes when the nexus completes. Save 2 black holes for the second wave. You and your ally can split up during time stop to have one attack the enemy base while the other one destroys the hybrids. Try to beat the map or clear all enemy buildings before 20 minutes because aberrations are the biggest threat to the walls once the enemy gets detection. You can skip the last hybrid by using time stop just as Gennara announces that she is close to winning. Should we do another one for Alarak and Phoenix? Okay, we can do that too. Who do we play? Alarak, Phoenix. Those were the 2 options that you guys voted for the most so far. There we go, that's a new poll. A new poll. I feel like this one is gonna be real close. What? Oh snap. I was assuming this was gonna be a pretty close vote. But it seems like our good old pal Phoenix is the one who won. Alright, we'll go ahead and play Phoenix. It has actually been some time since I last played Phoenix, although I feel like I say that with every single commander in the game. Mastery. Phoenix attacks with offsign, energy regeneration, that's probably fine. Champion AI, attack speed should be good as well. Although I'm kind of wondering if I should go for the extra life instead, because it's gonna get a little bit messy.
Donation confirmed.
But, sad face for the High Lord.
Alright. Alright, here's the deal. Since everyone's saying I need to try Alarak as well, we'll see how easy this is on Phoenix. If I manage to complete it on Phoenix, I'll go ahead and try Alarak out as well. Where's my water? Twitch, where's my... Okay, I found my water. I thought one of you guys took my water. Does that sound beautiful? I spilled water all over my pants, but nobody noticed until I pointed it out. So it's all good. I'm a professional. Lowko, I thought this was a StarCraft stream, not ASMR. I know. Alrighty, chat. Well, without further ado, Brutal is selected. Think it's time to ready up. The first thing that we really need to do, apparently, according to CTG, is to make sure that we wall off.
I am Janara.
Hello, Janara.
Descendant of the Tal'Darim.
I can go ahead and make every single tech structure right from the get-go, which is quite fun. But I kind of want to make one of each unit here if I can. And then, you know, as you guys know, right, I really like all of the champion AIs, but I want to try and see if I can get all champion AI unlocked. I don't know if that's the best way to play this commander, but I don't really care that much either. Does it need to be a full wall? I think that's the whole point, right? That it's a full wall. I guess I could do... Can I put a unit on hold? That would make it much more convenient, actually. Anyway, let's go ahead and get double gas. Alright. We can play a proper Protoss strategy here. That's pretty good. Look at that. Pretty good. Alright, so the first Infested Terran have already arrived. Alright. So that's the whole idea. If you wall off fully, the Infested Terrans don't get in. They're trying to go after the Dark Pylon, but apparently if they can't reach it, they won't even really go after it. That is really quite... Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm a unit, is what I meant to say. Clearly. Alright, go back in. Get back there.
These traitors are seething
Okay.
with Amon's power.
Get that AI.
So they cannot support their champion.
Here's the first big wave coming in, though. I do have our dear old pal now ready to go. Cool.
You have allowed
Let's go.
Amon's champion to gain considerable ground. Correct this error.
Very good.
Only one army? That is not enough. Both of your armies must stand near me.
I'll go ahead and help you power that thing again, okay? Don't worry, I got this. I got this. Could I get my warp gate upgrade? I think that would be very helpful to have. I'm just making one of each unit, essentially. Which is usually pretty fun. Rest in peace, call this.
Support me with your armies now, or I will cross the edge of the pit.
Alright. Very nice. Alright. So far, so good. I want to make sure that I get myself the fleet beacon as well as the robotics bay out if I can, right around this time. There we go. Let's go ahead and get some upgrades here for our units as well. And I'll continue making some probes here and there. Mostly because I really want to make sure that I get my expansion out as well. And really start up the probe production there as well if I can. Oh, he's gonna be stuck there? Of course he's gonna be stuck there. What did I expect? Praetor Mojo. If I ever become a Praetor, I want you guys to refer to me as Praetor Mojo. That seems like by far the best name. Oh my god, this is not good. I guess I can go ahead and use this. Yeah. I guess that's kind of okay. But that's not a great setup for us, though. Okay, we really need to go ahead and get this thing taken care of, though. Alright. That's his probe, actually. I would like to start up a couple of gateways here myself as well. I'm a little worried, though, because these are gonna hurt.
Hybrids are greatly enhancing his champion's strength.
I don't see how we could do this, honestly. This does not seem like a particularly amazing setup for us.
You have doomed the Tal'Darim commanders. I will haunt you for all eternity. Do you hear me?
Alright. So this time around I put the robotics facility in the wall. Which will hopefully make it so that my immortals can just walk out and I don't really need to worry about positioning my army as much. This is gonna be the classic Protoss strategy, of course. Makes things a little bit easier on our end. There we go. I want to start up my my warp gate upgrade a little bit quicker here too, just because you know, it makes life a little bit easier. Can I make an immortal already? 2.5 minutes into the game, I can make immortals. Incredible. Let's go ahead and get the Kaldis personality here as well. And I want to make sure that I get the Talis as well as the Tal'Darim. I just want to get all of the personalities. I just want to get all of the personalities. Let's go ahead and chrono boost it out. Why not? Do need to make sure that my rally point is set so the immortal doesn't pop out right over there. Get him! Yeah! Oh my god, the one Legionnaire going to town. He's very soon no longer known though as just a Legionnaire. Instead,
ready your blades.
He's ready to ready his blade. Let's go ahead and get this.
Reinforcements to support his champion. Prepare
I don't really want to get a disruptor.
combat.
Ignite your blades, my warriors. The enemy comes for our base.
Cool.
These traitors are seething with Amon's power. Slay them so they cannot support their champion.
Gotta say though,
Temporal, I thought there were 2 of you in this fight. I expect support from both.
I really like the fact that we can wall off like that. Makes it way easier. Now, I don't know how good immortals are gonna be. I'm assuming that a unit composition based around... Should probably get Phoenix in here, right? But I think a unit composition based around the Colossus makes a little more sense for now. How am I gonna get my probe out? Can you TP my probe? I think he might be able to teleport my probe as well. I can get carriers, sure. Carriers are always good. We are gonna be able to get our expansions out here in just a little bit. Let's start up a couple of Colossus. Let's get the gateway transformed. I want to get like a couple of gateways as well, just because I can. There we go. Get all of the other AI here as well. And we'll go ahead and warp in another Zealot, as well as another one of the Adepts here in just a second. So far, so good though. Okay, I've got a probe. I've got a probe set up over here, by the way. If he can teleport that in a little bit, that would be incredible. Oh, hey, I've got a probe. I didn't realize that he already sent one out. Thank you very much, bud. This is proper teamwork now, though. Now we're actually playing co-op, right?
Sending forces to support their champion. Match their strength.
The enemy's attack will be upon us soon.
You can teleport these out in a little bit if you'd like to. Let's get more carriers. I'm a little worried about this one though. Not a very big fan of this setup in particular. They're once again hitting the center pretty hard.
Amon's champion is moments away from victory. If I am thrown into that pit, I am taking you with me.
We need to push the thingy out a little bit further. If he could teleport those away in just a second, that would be wonderful. I'm gonna go ahead and unhotkey my robotics here for now. I'll create a few more units, but I really want to focus on carriers here in particular. Let's get the Clolorian. Okay, he's trying to get my probes out in just a second. He's just prioritizing his own. It makes sense. We do have to be a little worried though for the first attack wave of the hybrid that's coming out in just a sec. All right, here we go. Oh, thanks. I got now my probes beyond the wall. And even though the hybrids respawn as well. There we go.
Slaughter them if possible.
Yeah, we really need to push that thing forward a little bit more. I need to stop making probes in my main base. Just because it gets real messy real fast if we continue doing that. Put down a couple of those. And we'll continue getting some more air upgrades here as well. Okay, that's me fully saturated right now on 2 bases. I'm gonna get a couple of cannons then over here. Carriers take so long to build though, it's kind of a pain in the butt, but... Alright, Mojo is out in just a second. There we go. And that means that if we make one more probe, this one is gonna become Probius. The man, the myth, the legend. You ready for Probius? Wait, where's Probius? Oh no. Can I make a tight wall? I can.
Hybrids.
I'll make a tight wall for you any day of the week, CTG. I don't know what that means either. I mean with Protoss, right? Because I'm really good at walling with Protoss is what I'm trying to say. Alright, I guess we just... Yeah, okay, I was gonna say, I guess we just attack move. Time stop is pretty good here, though. Whew, time stop is pretty good. Got that one set up, very nice. Let's actually get those upgrades right now as well. And I want to make sure that I get all of these upgrades here too. The more upgrades we make, the easier the game becomes. I really want to continue pushing here for a bit. I'm going to start pushing here once again because we really need to get this forward a little bit more. Okay, that's not great. These siege tanks do quite a bit of damage. Time Stop and Black Hole are actually both really good at just simply preventing the opponent from getting a ton of damage done. Now, I sadly don't have any observers here. Seems good.
The enemy is en route to our base.
Don't worry, it does.
Ignite your blades.
Just carriers. Carriers cannot really go wrong, right? Carriers are pretty good.
I shall oversee this battle from above.
Okay, let's go ahead and defend my ally. And I think at this point I can also go ahead and add a couple more of those. Just because I've got a lot of money. And everything that's not air doesn't really matter anymore so much. Okay, my ally is already pushing onwards right now to destroy more buildings. I'm apparently not tasked with the base defense, that's alright. Once again, switching over to the Dragoon suit. So I've got my recall ready to go in different areas if I need to. Cool, nice. Okay, moving a little bit closer once again. Considering I still have a lot of minerals left over, I'll go ahead and put down some more, just in case. Oh, that's his probe. That's why it's not working. But yeah, now I'm producing 4 carriers at once, which makes life pretty good. I still have some observers here as well. I'll put one right over here. So we have one here at the very least that's like a reliable backup.
Support Amon's champion. Do not allow that to happen.
Okay, we're gonna be maxed out in just a little bit, but it's still gonna be a difficult one to complete here. This is a really scary one.
His champion's strength. They must be eliminated immediately.
This is actually like the most worrying one, I think. The last one usually is okay with time stop and all that. The air units are the scary ones here. He was a little early with the push, but I think we're okay. We still clean up most of the enemies here anyway. I guess I could go ahead and warp in, I don't know, a couple more of the personalities. But yeah, time stop is insanely good. Time stop is the way to go here. Now keep in mind, aberrations are gonna start spawning here in just a little bit, and that's the one scary part. At 20 minutes, aberrations start spawning, right? So I kinda do wanna push forward. We don't wanna push too far because of the final attack wave. I mean, I kinda wanna get the bonus now. Alright. Hello? Oh my god, she's pretty quick. I don't know if we're gonna actually be able to get her. Yeah, you know what? Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's just not do that. The fact that the bonus objective is this fast is pretty scary. Just double checking all of my gas. Looks like we're good there. But yeah, these aberrations are kind of scary. Look at that.
The elemental will soon depart.
I'm just not gonna make any ground units anymore. We'll just go,
You kill it instead.
I'm actually a little worried about this.
Champion draws power from his supplicants. Eliminate them.
Do we have to worry about those? Okay, we're just gonna push. I was gonna say. We're not gonna push with the objective? Okay. Fair enough. I can do without.
Our foes are headed for us. Be ready to defend.
Nice, nice. My frame rate's dropping. That's when you know you got a lot of units. That's my unit of measurement when it comes to supply counts. Supply counts are outdated measurements. There we go. These units do respawn, and it's a lot of Terran air, which is kind of terrifying. I'm not in a great spot though, not gonna lie. We are slowly picking this all off, but there's no denying that these units inside of our bases are pretty scary. Yeah, this is not great. I just lost a couple of my Stargates. Now I'm slowly rebuilding a lot of interceptors here too. They just take a bunch of time. Alright, good. This one's taken care of now too. Probably could get a better wall over here. But that's okay. We don't need a ton of income anymore at this point. Okay, he's got time stop. Cool. So the thing is, with the final wave, we can just support Janara and push her forward. And if you hit time stop at the correct moment, you can skip the final hybrid. I don't know if this is considered to be like a bug or how they've justified this still being in the game, but it's been in the game for like years.
It seems Amon's lackeys are moving toward their champion. Intercept them.
Look at them, they're just standing there. Vorazun is pretty good. Dark Pylon turns out to be pretty helpful. Now we do have to support the back, I suppose. But I mean, how are you gonna kill maxed out carriers?
Oblivion awaits Amon's minions. Maintain your psionic support, and
All right, here we go.
deliver them unto it.
So time stop has been activated. Yeah, they fixed part of it, but it's never been fully fixed. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, look at that. She's just gonna be kicked off into the pit right here, right now.
So ends Shir. What a pathetic display. When the day comes, I hope Alarak proves to be a more fitting challenge.
There we go. Look at that. Give me all those levels. 255,000 XP. CTG ended up killing a little bit more units and structures there than me. Mostly just because he was actually hunting the buildings actively, and I was just mostly hanging around, looking at the pretty pictures. Alright. So a lot of you voted for Alarak here as well. Combat unit attack speed seems good. Alarak attack damage, empower me duration, or the Death Fleet cooldown. I'll go with the Death Fleet cooldown. As well as the structure overcharge, shield, and attack speed.
High Lord Alarak.
Hello.
The descendant who remains loyal to Amon has
Hello,
challenged me to
Janara.
Shir. We must stand together to crush him. Psionic support from both you and your ally would make me unbeatable. Declare for me, and we will obliterate this traitor.
Janara, I feel like you're using this as a step up. You're trying to, you know, eventually face off against me. I've never quite understood the right of Shir, because it mostly seems like they are fighting Kamehamehas against each other here for a bunch of time. But then they actually need our armies to do anything. It seems a little weird, right? Like, what's the whole point? Does it just come down to whoever has the stronger army, or like, what's the point here? Anyways, I guess we'll never know. I will need to wall pretty quickly. Did I... My god, my walling skills are impeccable. Let me just point that out. Yeah, Terry does say that's unscientific. Don't listen to Terry. He's desperate for attention, as we all know. Alarak will be out in here in just a little bit. I think I want to tech up rather quickly, though. I don't want to, like, spend too much time here in the early game. Oh, hey, what's up? Aw. Bzz, bzz. Oh, what? He just forced himself through! And my probe even gave him that wiggle room as well. Did you see that? That was disgusting. Alright. I see no better option than this. My probe just stepped aside. He was like, go ahead. Go ahead, Mr. Zombie. Get into my main base. Can't believe what just happened. This probe, man.
Oh, most unwise.
Is he okay? Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to do some pew-pews over there. Is he okay there? Yeah, of course he is. Alright, so now that this is taken care of, we can get some of those things going. And I guess I'm gonna go for some more over there.
They will challenge you next, High Lord. Was Artanis' support during your own Shir this ineffective? Do something before Amon's champion wins!
Spoiler alert, Janara. That's a really quick marine, man. Stimpaks have really come a long way. Oh, they're actually there? How did they get over there? Hello? Mr. Dark Templar. Thank you. Appreciate it, Mr. Dark Templar. Let's get you guys going, and I guess I'm gonna go straight up towards my High Templar. I probably want to get it faster, to be honest. There's no reason to get it this late, but whatever. Yeah, the probe betrayed me again. Here's what I'm gonna do. Gonna make a tight wall. It's usually one of the safer ways of playing this kind of stuff. Yo, not the probe! Oh my god, the probe just fell into the pit! You guys are gonna be hotkey 1. And I'm gonna get some of these upgrades as well. I don't know which ones are more important, but I'll just get all of them. You're gonna be hotkey 2 now. And we'll get some more of these supplicants as well.
The enemy moves against our base. Show them the folly of their ways.
The enemy is providing their champion with psionic support. You must deny him their aid.
Of course I am.
Okay. Trying to see if I can deal a bunch of damage here to the Diamondbacks and on the first wave as well. It's pretty annoying. Alright. Should be alright. I assumed that he would be okay there, but I probably should have looked back. So he took care of this one in the previous attempt, so I figured he'd be okay. Wow, he just teleported me inside. I want to go outside. My army is kind of stuck over here. We're all trying to get back out once the cooldown is available. There we go. This is a little scary now though, because there's going to be that big wave that pushes them back. I do have my fleet beacon, or rather my death fleet ready to go.
The elementals of Slain may interfere with Shir if they wander too close to us. Slaughter them if possible.
Okay, cool. These do get taken care of really quickly though, with this setup.
I am inches away from the pit! What are you playing at, Alarak? Do you want this insurrection to succeed?
I need a probe out. My probe got killed. Can you TP my probe? I really need to get my expansion going by now, but there's not much I can do here. Cool, thanks. Thank you, Mr. Probe. I wish I could use his pylons to warp in. Why can I not? That seems to be one of the most basic features when it comes to sharing Protoss love, right? I'm actually gonna go double gas, or double forge, I suppose. Probably do need some. Okay. So right now we do have a really strong army going. I can finally start waving around my mouse a bunch and really do a lot of damage. Okay, so it looks like we can clean up the first attack wave quite nicely. I never know if it's better to like sacrifice right from the get-go. It might not be better, but actually gonna get the Alarak upgrades first. They're really nice. Okay, so we're pushing the main objective a bunch now. Rest in peace, his pylon. Look at this. There's so many infested just standing there. I guess one will clean that up, right?
Are greatly enhancing his champion's strength. They must be eliminated immediately.
Vengeance for the
Alright.
betrayed. So
Temporal anomaly established. Strike now, warriors.
you pledge your power to me.
There you go. Pop them.
Do not.
Trying to get as many ascendants right now as I can. They're super strong. All right, let's continue pushing it forward.
Vengeance. I look death because Alaran lies. Begins. Until I choose all the death.
Okay.
The enemy has broken you.
Oh my god, popping everything. Okay, I gotta be careful.
The elemental will soon depart. I shall be glad to be rid of it, but I would prefer you kill it instead.
What?
Excuse me.
I'll remember the place. You address the heart of to speak. You address.
Very good.
Is there no end to this elemental vermin? Crush this one if you can spare the warriors to do so.
Dares to attack our base.
These waves are so sick, though. It's just that I really need a lot more supplicants. The supplicants are gonna be critical here. I haven't really had my economy like I usually do on this commander. Like, you do kind of need 2 bases really badly. I've actually not really been droning very effectively here either, or like probing, I guess. My probing is not that good. Phoenix does make it a little bit easier, though. In particular with securing the expansion and all that. They're super good.
Hybrids. I cannot stand against them for long.
Okay.
Kill them before I am overwhelmed.
1 second. Actually,
For the betrayed.
Activating time stop. Attack when you are ready.
popping all the things. Mind blast everything. Oh my god. Mind blast and these skills are so insane. It's honestly kind of silly. Mind blast is insanely good. It just pops everything. Now I do need detection. I do still have 1 havoc. I should probably get a second one though. The bonus objective is over here though. I don't know if this is smart actually. I didn't quite realize it was right over here.
Rest. Slay it before it scurries away to breed. It seems
Yeah.
Amon's lackeys
You know
are
what,
moving
in
toward their
retrospect,
champion.
I kind of think I should just head out.
Speak. Of course I am needed.
Yeah, no, I shouldn't have fought there. Okay, I've got I got 24 ascendants. You think I've got enough?
Speak. Of course I am as strong as any army.
It seems the enemy has established fortifications.
Pop
in
all the
Outbreak
things!
pit. Be prepared to set them ablaze.
Oh my god, I'm just mousing over things and rapid firing
Slain.
my
Its
my
death
attack.
is inevitable.
It's pretty good. It's a pretty good trait. The only issue right now is that Alarak is currently consuming all of those hybrids. All of these ascendants, rather. He's maxed out. Well, I certainly am too. Yeah, me too. Totally. Totally.
Oblivion awaits Amon's minions. Maintain your psionic support, and I shall deliver them unto it.
Oh, sup? Let's kick her into the pit. Or him.
Alacord state.
Oh! What? No! What?
Fear not, I have no intention of killing you myself.
Okay, that was a little closer than anticipated, and granted the reason for that was me, because I was busy warping in stuff. But hey, we opted for another victory, right? Alrighty, look at that. Not nearly as much experience this time around. As far as units killed goes, at the very least, you know, I was much closer. This is definitely about a 50-50 split. I feel like I could play it quite a bit better though. I wasn't quite on top of all of my warpins. which really made it so that my my army wasn't quite as big as they normally would be. Distance Junara was pushed, once again the exact same. It's always one of these interesting statistics. What is 107 even? Like, is it 107 meters? 107 miles? 107 yards? Who the heck uses yards? 107 bananas. I think that's the accurate one, right? Bananas for skill. That makes sense. 107 Zerglings. That would make sense. So it's like 107 Zerglings right next to each other. That would be about, you know, that seems quite accurate. That might very well be it.